new issues and clarify statements made about an alleged altercation in Mohbad's home. The court had adjourned the case to allow time for the witness summons to be issued and for the witnesses to appear in court. Mohbad, a former Malian music artist, died at the age 27 on September 12, 2023, under controversial circumstances that have fueled social media debates. He left Naira Marley's record label in February 2022, after which he claimed multiple times assaults and threat to life. And this is by Damilare Famuyiwa. Am I right? Yeah, Famuyiwa. That's for Pulse Nigeria. And that's the end of it. So we've got Punch, we've got, what's the other one now? Sorry. I don't remember. I think that's the Sun or something. And then we've got Pulse. And yeah, that's it. Barrister Tosi, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Barrister Laide, can we have you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you so much. Masuko. I think this is what we've been waiting for since the guys they are running away. The court has done the magistrate has done the needful, and they need to be served via substituted means. So we can send them anything anywhere. We can say we can post this thing on the national newspaper. If they don't have addresses, if they're living under the rock, we're going to post it on national dailies, and also we can send to their email addresses or their WhatsApp number or their Instagram handle they have got. So we are sending it there. So they have no choice than to come to the inquest. And then I think that's a good one. Since the God granted them to do it. So it's a process, it takes process, and the legal team have done what is right, and we need to follow through and ensure. And these guys, they must come to the inquest. There's no choice for them to be running away. I also love the fact that Pine, as I said last week, the father of Pine Boy's lawyer also fight for IPO Mohammed and Wummi to come back to the inquest, which really makes sense. That's the best news on that day for me, for Wummi and also the IPO to come to the inquest. Apart from the fact that we'll be wanting Darosha, Naamali and Samai to come, about calling back Wummi and the IPO to come is a good one. And I'm happy that the court granted us that substituted means. It's a good way to go. So we are moving forward. Not yet. We just know that it's part of the process that we can use to ensure to get justice for Mohbad. So let's just follow the process and let's trust the process. For we are standing strong and we're going to get justice for Mohbad, no matter what people are trying to score to the case. It's a good one. Thank you, Oluwatosin.
So I have one here it says from group, their group in Diaspora. I think it came out in 3 different papers, from Independent, from Vanguard, and one other one. So I'm going to read it now. Sorry, just give me a seconds. Is there a way
you can put all these things on the screen so while I'm reading, so people will know why we are reading, what you are reading, like? Is there a way? But can we do?
Okay, so it says, Mohbad group urges government to launch fresh investigation into singer's death, dated August 19, 2024. I'm very correct. So let me start. It said, a group under the aegis of the critical thinkers in Diaspora has urged the federal government of Nigeria and other relevant authorities to launch a fresh and transparent investigation into the death of the late singer, popularly known as Mohbad. The group demanded a probe into the claims of Karimot, the sister-in-law to Mohbad, about his wife, Wummi, Karimot had called out her stepsister and Wummi for allegedly stealing her husband's phone in a series Mohbad's phone from his mother and had refused to release it. She also alleged that the phone was supposed to be part of other phones collected by the police as evidence in the investigation into the singer's controversial death. The group, however, demanded justice and truth in the matter, citing the lack of thorough questioning of those present in the house on the night of Mohbad's death and the perceived failure of the initial investigation to uncover the truth. We, the critical thinkers in Diaspora, an organization that has large number of membership, are now calling on the federal government of Nigeria, Lagos state government, and appropriate authorities to, as a matter of urgency and importance, for the sake of peace and justice, quickly wade into action a proper, transparent investor's debt. They should also build a sincere public trust, which has been failing with the perception that the matter has not been properly investigated, as it's a shocking surprise to see those who were present in the house when Mohbad died, walking freely without thorough questioning in a case that is believed to be homicide. The entire world at large would be willing and happy to see the government of the day doing justice to the matter of global concern and interest. The group added that the police investigation into Mohbad's death has raised eyebrows after 26 persons were initially questioned, but only 5 were detained and later granted bail. It's added that the investigation integrity had been questioned, leaving many concerned about the authenticity of the findings. The public demands answers and transparency in uncovering the truth behind Mohbad's tragic death. At the beginning of the investigation, the police authorities said to the public that 26 persons were questioned regarding the death of Mohbad. But after the police investigation, 5 people were detained, and these individuals are Ibrahim Owoduni, Prime Boy, Ayobami Sodiq, Spending, Feisha Yogedengbe, nurse, who injected Mohbad when they claimed he felt ill. Also, Aziz Fashola, Naira Marley, Samson Balogun Familari were also detained and all later granted bail. To the surprise of the entire public, none of those present in the house was detained in a case suspected to be an homicide, despite lots of facts, narratives, and revelations made known to and through the public, but were all ignored by the police in concluding their investigation, only to rely mainly on what those who were present with late Mohbad in his last tribute told the police. The group noted that Karimot, who had previously defended her sister and helped to shape the narrative of Mohbad's death, has now confessed that she fabricated lies and deceived the public and the police. In the video, the sister-in-law stated that she had made peace with Mohbad's father after supporting Wummi and her mother. She said, "You guys have been doing this for a long time when I was lying to Mohbad's father. You guys were so happy. Now I have asked him for forgiveness, and all of you are against me." Karimot also claimed that Wummi had a secret account in her mother's name, which they used to collect money, adding that the mother had advised Wummi to remarry a year after Mohbad's death. In another video, she claimed that Wummi and the late singer had a fight that damaged the railing in his house shortly before his death. Please ask Wummi what happened to the railings in Mohbad's house. They didn't just get spoiled now. It was the fight they had that fateful night, during which they beat themselves up, that led him to go calling a nurse. Wummi is a prostitute who is sleeping around with lucky men. I think that's the end of the write-up. think that's the end. I don't know who have another version who can read. I think it came out in 3 different papers. This is the one I have. I think this is from Independent News. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone that has spoken. It is what it is. It's the justice for Mohbad, and like what everyone has said, they don't announce and they don't talk for Pidgin, they talk for English, they talk for Yoruba. Anybody with the beef, make it enter room. Now everything they talk with that. Thank you very much. Can we just have Bio Billion? Are you there?
Can I make a beat?
Oh yeah, Mr. Gracie, please go on. Olaide. Sorry, Mr. Gracie. Olaide, are you there?
I'm here.
Please, I'm trying to I'm trying to peel snake that I want to eat tonight. So please continue with the program. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's all these articles are part of what both the public and the legal team have achieved from different quarters. It really pleases my heart, and I'm really delighted hearing that these are statements and clarion calls made to the public, to the government, and police authorities. It's really on point. I am relieved, and I want to beg all those who are blind to see, who are deaf to hear, that they are where they were 11 months ago. Please and please, they can use pepper water to wash their face or use acidic water to clean their intestine. Maybe they can come back to reality and know that though we are yet to get the justice, but we are not where we were last month, last 2 months, last 3 months. The speed might not be going as some people expect, but we are not static. We are moving on. We'll soon get to the place of justice and get the justice. And let me say this, I don't know whether it's hatred, beefing, or vendetta that is affecting some people. They just need to have a rethink and come to reality. Because I've heard a lot concerning calling witnesses. Please, for your information, though in the names released by the Babaloba's legal team, Wummi's name was not mentioned. It was Mohbad's lawyer that submitted the application. So he will make the statement either public or they will know the best way to serve the person they are calling. And what I want to say is this. The level of ignorance is beyond bar. It has gone so wild that some people, maybe ignorance plus hatred or whatever. Look, if a witness is presented in court, all lawyers represented have the right to question a witness. Because some people are saying, it's fine boy lawyer. So the Odumosu, the barrister, the Odumosu, the other lawyers, they may not ask any question. Look, all these names being presented and all these witnesses presented by Baba's legal team, other lawyers too, even CY's lawyers, they will ask questions. They have been brought, they are invited as witness and being brought to the temple of justice. Justice does not segregate. It does not create division. As long as you are brought in as witness, you make it open to others. You might have one or two clarifications to make. Please and please stop hating. Come, as in, wake your senses up and wake your brains up. Let's embrace what is good. Good. Criticism is allowed, but when you are criticizing, criticize constructively. Don't criticize because you are beefing or because you are bittered. Such a heart can never know peace. You are just fighting yourselves. Look, they are inviting someone. I'm not. You are not even sure if it was a strategy from all the lawyers present in the court. You don't even know. You might not understand. Even if they start.
Guresi,
Yeah.
Guresi, God bless you. God bless you for clarifying that part. God bless you for clarifying. They don't know the collective effort that happened before that came. God bless you. Go on.
It's just a way of, please leave your ignorance or your hatred or the way you have your negativity towards a particular people or a particular camp. Please wake up from your slumber and smell the coffee. That's just my own brief statement for now, because a lot I have to say, a lot of nails I have to hit with my sledgehammer. I'm still around. I'm still waiting. Let me just recharge my phone and at least and have some press up, some verbal press up, so that when I'm talking, I won't be perturbed or I won't be disturbed. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, actually. Thank you for that. For that, and also based on what you just said. Now, I remembered when a certain clown was talking on the platform, and then she was questioning why would they invite the nurse. Like ignorantly, stupidly, if there is a clause or a statement like that in diction in English, saying why would why would our lawyer call for the nurse to come? Like, why is it that it's the lawyer that will be questioning the nurse? Is the lawyer a doctor?
Sorry. Who said that? Do you mind? Who said
Tolani or Daft now? That Tolani, she was questioning
that?
them on the platform. That is our lawyer a doctor? That does he have a medical experience to be questioning the nurse? These are the people some idiots go to the platform and be listening to. How can I engage such person? No, explain to me how I'll be engaging someone like Tolani, questioning the lawyers, calling for the nurse to come and say, that thought about asking the lawyer question doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So these are the people that we are facing, and it's so sad that someone will be saying something like that. Anybody in court, just as Gussie said, anybody in court, you're a lawyer, you can question anybody in court. Even if it wasn't you that invited that person, the next lawyers will be cross-examined. It is normal procedure in the court, and we should not allow some of these people to try to twist our brain and our head regarding these things. That's just it. Thank you.
I think, well, lawyers that even a whole professor of pathology has been running away from, a common auxiliary nurse, is that not daftness? Some people can just make you to think that, man, this justice is as in the way they are handling this matter seems as if they should go back to primary school. How could such statement come out? And they may be speaking in English. Was it English they are speaking? She was speaking. Or she was speaking in his dialect or her dialect. It's quite unfortunate that the people expected to even talk sense, they don't talk sense because they are being blinded by sentiment, ignorance, and hatred. So, well, I wish them good luck, and at the end justify the deed. As for me, all I care for is justice. That's all. And nothing can make me compromise, or nothing can alternate or substitute that drive or that eager and that struggle for justice. Nothing can alternate it. So let's keep going. And the other one, I give kudos to the critical whatever that they have put up. It should be addressed and made clear that these people are certain individuals in the public, but they reside in the UK. If the information gives me half me right. And these are people who have not. Can you mute Babele Joe? Or who is that? Okay, Mamatila. Okay, so these are people who never came on social media to fight, to condemn, or to criticize anyone. Put up a very fantastic position before the government that, okay, I think if we give this particular statement a voice, I know it's very catchy and it's going to go a long way. We are calling on the government to do the needful. People are calling from diaspora. I don't think it's limited to Nigeria. So we are waiting if there is a branch in the US or in Spain or whatever. They can also do the same or do their own in different ways. This is what we call a fight for justice. Not all these drag, those in Nigeria, you are not doing anything. All the people, you are not talking out of point. I give kudos to them, and if they are here listening or a member of them listening, please send our warm regards to them, that we appreciate them, and we look forward to reading more of such in this cause for justice. God bless them. Thank you.
Thank you, Gosi.
Dr. Lade, yeah, you can see what is happening now in what we Nigerians are doing. This is one of the reasons why our country is the way she is now. Because see how people are thinking, see the level of understanding, or probably I'm wrong, probably they're just doing that because they've been paid. I'm not sure. Or can we say they're so daft, right? Can we say this? Like, that it's just their brain. They can't really think rightly. They can't really I don't just know. I can't comprehend these people. Like what you said now, that someone said in the court, they invited someone to the coroner inquest, and they are now saying there is a lawyer that will interrogate or ask questions from the person, or because the lawyer is not into like earth field or something, that is supposed to be doctor that we question the person. Just look at that. See the level of their thinking, the level of their understanding. Are they just like that? See, so what do you expect all these people to produce? So what do you expect them to produce? What is going to happen in future? What's the future of our country? See the way these people are going around, and even the old ones and new and the younger ones and all of them. And if you go on if you stumble on their platform, you see loads of people there listening and they writing, commenting. This is so disheartening. This is so sad. Honestly, it's really sad because I don't get it. I don't get what is happening. But I know that we will get there. The legal team, they're doing their own stuff, the way they're doing. Then we people, we masses, we still need to do our own thing as well. Like what the UK people, what they did, they made this their the write-up. So we do everything. Then definitely we're going to force these people to give us justice. And we know well, people should understand what is happening. That when you are fighting the influential people back home, it's not going to be that easy, straightforward. We should understand that this is original. That's because there's no how. It's even because people are really rising up. They raise up like, oh, we are not relating. That is why we're getting to this point. Otherwise, they would have said all these things under the carpet. So all these things, I'm telling you, people, I don't know why they think. And then even the old ones that they are saying this and that, this one is missing, all those stuff. I don't want to go to that route. But it's so sad, honestly. It's so very sad. I don't get it. So, but I know we're going to get justice. We won't relent. We are people. Well, I know even if you are not that many, if you are few, and we stand on our feet and we keep pushing, definitely, I know we're going to get justice for Ileri Oluwa by God's grace. Honestly, thank you so much.
Thank you, Zila, for a wonderful submission there. Yeah, I think please let's share the live. Let's send requests so that I can have one or two submissions on this. But again, we just need to focus on our mental. We need to know where we are going. We can go to some platform and listen to what they're saying, like what that Tolani said. Just to know the level of stupidity some people of our stupidity. So you know that because that kind of person cannot talk to you and you listen whatsoever. You get, because why some people are thinking on how we are going to get justice. Some people are thinking on how the nurse should not come to the inquest. Some people don't even care who the nurse is. All they want to just want to guide, or everything about them is about the helicopter mom and the son, which we are not concerned. We are concerned about Liam because we know he deserves to know his dad, his father, because the grandfather is saying no DNA, no burial. And these guys are hell-bent on not wanting us to do these things. We are in DNA course. They are trying to do some their usual magic. We are in Inquest, which is clear. This one is even opened. Okay, this one is even a public discussion. Okay, it's not even a family matter. This one is a public stuff. Now we are seeing the nurse should come, some certain individuals should come. This guy can't even give Mohbad kudos for saying that Amala and Samala should come. Have you heard them say anything about that? They're not even concerned about it. They're not even saying, oh, it's even good that this man even calling Amala and Samala. Amala and Samala to come to the inquest. They're not saying anything about it. What their concern is about what Karimot is saying. That's it. You got to come on here. They're not about all the only anyway they're saying anything bad about for me. They just come, juggle and come and defend. They can't analyze why Amala and Samala needs to come to the inquest. They can't analyze or talk about how fast on me should come to the inquest. They're not interested. They're not interested in that. All they are interested in is about Wummi. And with this substituted means, because if these guys are really interested in just for Mohbad, they should be the one crying for the nurse. They've not said anything about that. They don't even know where she is. Or they know they're hiding. Or they don't care. They don't even care about Mohbad. Because Nigerian police has already told us that it was not the principal suspect, the last person that injected Mohbad. Meanwhile, they said another person is the suspect because it was the last person that that fought Mohbad. But we find out that there was another fight in the house, according to Prime Boy's testimony and also Spenny's testimony, and as well as Karimot's new stuff, trying to validate what most of us have said regarding the railings, that the railings, something happened to the railings. And the most important thing for us is we are focused. We've touched all the area we need to touch. That's why we can still touch. The legal team needs to, do more on that part. But again, the fact that they've called these guys to come and testify. And, some people have said, oh, maybe, yesterday, I think I was on Yomi Fabi platform and he was talking about the police should intensify their investigation and interrogation of suspect and witness. Yeah, fair enough. But it's not when the police has compromised, 100%. The IPU, the primary lawyer filed an application for him to come. He has compromised. He's in charge of the case. He has messed up the case already. And we are not satisfied with IPU Mohammed's involvement regarding this case. It's not sincere.
Sorry to interject there, just while you're talking about that thought. Okay. I would think that if what he's saying, for me, from my perspective, I would think they need to write, and I hope the legal team would have done that, read it to the Inspector General of Police and ask for a change of, what do you want to say? Lady, help me with the word here. For them to send
IPU
new people to reinvestigate, reinvestigate this case. Actually, the homicide unit of the Nigerian police force. Because I think this case has had this, it's a Lagos case, incident happened in Lagos, but given the severity of it, I think it does no harm with them getting the homicide unit who actually understand homicide investigations to really investigate this case, because that's what we're lacking. Because now let's look at it this way, and I love the fact that we're brainstorming here. Look at it from this perspective. If it's a case of we say we're just trying to unravel weaknesses, having to connect the dots and all of that, you really need to get a set of homicide experts that would have to do things like, the data forensics and all of that. And it's very shocking which is really worrying for me, how the police or the media at large or the public at large, not just TikTok now, don't see the politics, the menace that is going on with this case. I don't understand, because I think from a normal, lay mind, and you just thinking, you would want to say, okay, first things first, if the autopsy is coming out as unascertained cause of death, which is just one part in unraveling the case, why don't we begin to, investigate more with all these things coming out, the wife's sister coming out to say, okay, there was a fight, the others, it should push them naturally to say, let's dig in deeper. But it just seems like they're deaf. I don't hear anything from the Lagos state government. They're not saying anything. They're not even pushing. Do you get what I mean? It just feels like this case is really alive here on TikTok, and the bits that the legal team does, that's what keeps the case alive. The general public, like the Lagos state, the commissioners, all of them listening to it, they're not perturbed. I don't know if I'm making sense. Lydia, maybe you can help me with that, but it's worrying in my own thoughts anyway.
Lady Han, thank you for that. You see, but sorry to cut in. You see, the thing is that the legal team, let's start how it started. It started September 22nd, 21st, when Mohbad was in June. Things were going smooth. They spring into action, and everybody was happy that the government's still listening. They were doing it fine. The inquest was set up, and until October, November, nobody smelled the rat. For real, we didn't smell the rat. We still believe that it's still the norms of the situation, despite the fact that there are speculations that we think the government are going to take a critical look. There were speculations about the nigger died, it's due to this and due to that. Then another speculation is that he had a fight. Also, another speculation was that this bully. Because I remember on the 17th of September, Abose Alamala was still yelling. That was 5 days after Mohbad was buried. Was still yelling Sam Larry Naramali NDLEA. Then about 2 days after then, that was on September 19 to 21, she was still saying Sam Larry Naramali in front of Channels News. Still saying that. And in those times, taking a critical look at the video of that interview, it shows the amount of damage on the railings in that house. And we never look at it like putting that place as a crime scene. We never look at it like it's putting them at the crime scene. But after all, we started seeing the other side of the Nigerian police not taking cognizance to situations, the rumors. They're not taking critical look at critical investigations. Rumors start spreading that there's phone somewhere, there's account somewhere. This guy did not die as a case of bullying. There was a nurse. And we are all surprised that the police didn't take all those to action. They didn't work on all of those things. So I would say that the legal team and Baba Mohbad were still open and believing. If you look at it now, it's been 11 months. But sincerely to you, it started becoming clearer to us. I think around February. Sincerely, around January, February.
Don't you think? Sorry to cut you short. Don't you think, based on what Anne just said, that the legal team needs to, maybe rise to the IGP or something like? Is there something they can do regarding, especially the IPU? Because I'm more concerned about the IPU, and that is why I say
you see, yeah. I think this is what I understand that the legal team have done, and that is where. We all should start asking ourselves, what exactly is going on? Petitions were written, people are not getting arrested, people are not being interrogated, people are not being investigated. Even in light of new evidences, police still close their eyes to critical evidences, even under oath. And imagine the police officer that even Prime Boy wrote a petition. Now, this is what it means to write a petition. You write a petition to the. See, it is writing a petition to the FIDRA. Yeah, wrote a petition to the FIDRA, and the FIDRA now look at, okay, this case needs to be investigated. They set up a committee and says the Zone 2 of Nigeria, Zone 2 is one of the highest police zones in Nigeria, was asked to investigate this case. And you will not believe that in the course of the investigation, the same IPO, ASP Mohammed Yusuf, is practically an handicap, right? Is limping. It was the same person that treated Wummi and provides Wummi's petition. And the same IPO was the one
against Prime Board.
Against Prime Board. And it's the same person that is treating, that is ending the investigation of the same death of Mohbad. Conflict of interest.
Yep.
So when you mention the guy's name, you mention the guy's name in 3 different investigations. You mention the same IPO, ASP Mohammed Yusuf. You mention his name in 3 different investigations. Investigations that are botched. And so you start asking, what exactly is the problem? What exactly is going on? Now you see people blaming the legal team and not doing anything. The same police station, the same police zone 2, I received petitions, series of petitions and mobilization, or everything was done and they never take any action. Now ask me, why is there torment in Prime Boy's petition? Why did they not take action? When Wummi Rose's petition, Prime Boy was detained immediately by the same ASP Mohammed Yusuf. The same man detained and chained this young man to chair, verbally coercing him, verbally asking him to sign an undertaking that he this and that. And there are evidences to that. And a petition was written against the police station, against the IPO, against the mother of Elia DNA, the mosque herself. And you will not believe me, you. Believe me, you, she was not arrested. She was granted bail on recognition. For what? On a criminal investigation? Now somebody will stand right there If somebody that knows the law, somebody that has spent several years in the United States or in diaspora, they know what it is, and they'll be blaming Baba legal team. Now, the police, now my understanding is that Lagos State Police, because you cannot sue the police, because I hear people saying, sue, you sue. There are steps to that. I believe the Mohbad legal team are taking steps. But because of the situation of Nigeria, because that the legal team are calling out Baba legal team, Baba legal team is calling out the Nigerian police force, through the Lagos State Police Commission, through the federal police, they are trying, looking for a way, not, I don't know. Because I believe that the legal team have taken action in that regard. I can say that, I'm sure of that. That the Baba's legal team have taken action against the Lagos State Police Command. I'm sure of that. Because they are working, and it's the Lagos State government is trying to slow their effort down, does not mean they are not working. They are working. But because the Lagos State Police, the Lagos State government is trying to slow their actions down, does not mean they are not working. It is just that they are making it frustrating for us. And I will just indulge, and I'll crave your indulgence, and I'll beg that all we have to do is just keep holding on. Let's keep holding on. Let's keep believing in this cause for justice for Mohbad, and let's support and believe in this Baba's legal team. They are doing it. It's just that it is slow. Who are we to blame when petitions were written against people? And do you know that these people went to go and withdraw their videos and start doing disclaimer and start doing apologies? Imagine.
Which people?
The people the petition were against.
Okay.
They were doing that. They were taking down videos, apologizing, disclaiming. You understand? And you look before the hands and say, this woman was just abusing Baba Mohbad a few days ago. Now she's apologizing. This guy, this handicapped man guy, that's drug dealer guy, that guy that's an errand boy for the royal man in Lagos State. That guy, upon everything he did, he did a video to apologize and disclaim, and everything went down under the carpet. I'm telling you this for real. And that is why they call Baba Mohbad now. That's why they call him Joe Bad. That's why they call him Josie. You can imagine. Now they call him Josie. They call him Baba Mohbad. They call him Mr. Joseph. They call him Joe Bad. Tell me why all of a sudden. Tell me why the one in the daft one that says that is only a doctor that can question a nurse. What's her name? The one with six fathers. Ask me why she stopped insulting Baba Mohbad. Because she's got the memo. Because they've got the memo. And now you want to sit down and think about it. Why all of a sudden these people stop abusing Baba Mohbad? Why all of a sudden they stop dragging Baba Mohbad? Because they all got the memo. That is just the fact. And I wonder why people civilized enough to smell the coffee, to smell the rat, still blame the legal team, say sue. There's a man, I think he's a registry in the court somewhere. His name is Chessman. Oh, he worries about age. He worries about how long he's been in the UK. Oh my goodness. He cares about how long he's been in the UK. And as someone that works in a context of law, he does not understand that there are protocols, there are standard rules. You want to sue Nigerian police. How? Without following the due protocols, you follow the. First, you write to the federal. You have to write to the state, federal, complain about the state.
Can you run off through bio billions? I don't know if it can, but can you run off through how that can be done? Most of our people have tried to complain about that. How can we try and ensure that we sue Nigeria?
Okay, now this is
can you run us through how that can be done, please? Thank you.
Okay, now I mean on standard, if you have a police, police are subsections into the Federal Police Command, which is the Abuja, which is the Edet House in Abuja. That is where the IG is. and there are subsections of police which are the zones that has the AIGs. You understand? So the AIGs, we have 11 AIGs which are divided into zones. So we have 11 zones in Nigeria. So Lagos and Ogun State has one AIG, that is Assistant Inspector General of Police. So if you have a complaint about a Lagos State Police, you write to the Federal, which is the Edit House in Abuja. The Federal will take a look at the complaint. They will take it to the zone, which is the head of the police command, headed by the AIG, Olatubosun. Olatubosun is the current AIG of Zone 2, which is the head of all the police station, police command in Lagos State and Ogun State. Is in charge of 2. So when you write to him, he's going to investigate. And after he investigates, he will make his submission and recommendation back to EDET, and EDET will give a directive that on this case of this, we want you to appoint that case to another zone. We want you to take that case to another level. And if after a stipulated time, the Federal didn't take action, then you can now write a letter of complaint to the Nigerian Police Commission, which is also the head of the Nigerian police force, which are headed by retired police AIGs, IGs. The Nigerian police force will now enforce the current IG to keep a critical look in the case. And at this time, the case cannot be transferred to Abuja. They will investigate the case in Abuja, and after their recommendation are made, they transfer it to the Department of Public Prosecution of the state where the case happened. And that is the protocols. And if after the police commission did not do anything at the stipulated time, then the legal team cannot take the Nigerian police force to court. These are the evidences you will tender in court to say that these people did not do their due diligence. They have been shady. If eventually this case goes to criminal court, and the criminal court, the police are not presenting enough evidences, just like at the inquest. So if like as the case is it right now, the legal team did a very, very good thing. They are supposed to take different actions. They started taking it one after the other. The first action they took was to write an application to bring old witnesses in lieu of new evidences, primary and spending. The magistrate, for no reasons, did not agree to that prayer. Now, the legal team of Mohbad and coupled with other legal teams on the ground decided and worked together and decided on what next step to take. And they took it, and it became for good. And that was why we have these names, especially Wummi and the IPO. Because the IPO and Wummi has been invited, a petition has been written in regard of the new evidences. Still yet, the magistrate did not answer to the prayer. But, I mean, looking at another opportunity, they did it. Instead of them activating the order of mandamus, which might be thrown out because there are steps that needs to be taken before you activate that right. So the legal team have done what they need to do in the regard of the inquest. Now, if the police did not order or refresh of investigation on Mohbad's case, and the federal police did not do anything in that regard, then the legal team will not have a choice than to write a letter of complaint to the Nigerian Police Commission, which is also the head of the Nigerian Police Force. And if at the stipulated time, the Nigerian Police Commission were not able to attend to the case, the legal team will now take the case to court. Then a file will be open for them. After receiving a couple of letters, couple of complaints, why did the Nigerian police did not do anything? That is the standard.
Based on what you just said just now, thank you so much, and Bio Billions. So based on what you just said, I think you muted. Based on what you just said just now, you are saying even if you want to sue the Nigerian police, it's going to be totally outside of justice for Mohbad. So now,
You said what's up?
Based on your narration, how Nigerian police.
Yes.
Anything that is happening regarding that is going to be outside of justice for Mohbad.
No. It's still within the justice for Mohbad.
It's going to be a fresh court case that we are seeing. People can understand.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying. I want you to clear that part.
Yeah, it's gonna be outside of justice for Mohbad, but it's gonna be the justice for Mohbad.
I know. I understand. It's going to be within.
Yes. Yes.
Because, as I said, and that is why I'm happy that this IPO man is coming, because even if the legal team are currently doing something of what you are saying, and I want to be there doing something of such, the IPO coming will help us further regarding the police failing to do their job, because he's representing them, and any nonsense that he has done, the Nigerian police, entire Nigerian police force, especially the Lagos State one, has failed in that regard, and we need to enlighten ourselves regarding that that part, and let's stay focused and let's remain resolute regarding suing or petitioning or the Nigerian police. It can be done, and we're going to go through rigorous processes on this. Let's keep the fire burning. And the only thing I said, the common thing they say, the court is the last hope of common man. We want to stand on the fact that there's a court process, and we want to go to the legal route. I always say about legal route because that's the only place that you can get your. When there is law, there is saying when there is law, there is remedy. Ibi remedium. When there is law, there is remedy. You get, so you know anything that happened, the law, the court, we do something, we do justice for that. We want to believe in the court system. We don't want to malign. We don't want to say the judge has done this thing. Yeah, we can still be. I would rather say the Nigerian police has been compromised based on the investigation they've done. But for the court, we've not tendered the evidence. This is why me personally, I don't want to say people. I don't want to. Some people, me personally, saying Madam K should go to the legal team, because we need evidences. At this point in time, we do not need circumstantial evidence anymore. We need clear evidence that will help us in this case, and that's the only one. And that's the only one the court we want to see. The evidence to say, okay, this is what happened on this day, because I mean. There was a time when people were saying something regarding Pine Boy. Oh, for Bema Kenje, it was the knife. The knife was in the bag. Blah 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 blah. And he was able to let people know, okay, this is the chat that it sends to this lady on this day, and she did not even respond to the chat. And that can save him, because that's a clear evidence. You know, he's circumcised. Money. I called him yesterday. He didn't pick my call. But there's a clear chat that he sent the chat to these people. They want to come and get his back, and they did not respond to him. That's another evidence that they say, okay, I was there. At this point in time, we need clear evidence, and that is why I love the press release of the release of the legal team saying, if you got anything, reach out to us. You can even reach out to the police. Yeah, we might say we don't, but that's the process. A lawyer will tell you is that you go to the court, you go to the police, you come to us. Is that you can't? They can't tell you to go and meet Timatila. They won't tell you to go and meet her. They will tell you to come to us. You go to the police, or if it is an ongoing court case, you go to the court and testify as a witness. And that is done. So this process, we need to follow that process. We know some things are wrong, but again, we want to believe in, we want to feel like it's the court that can give us the justice we are seeking for, and the help of every one of us. Because I believe our inputs, things we've been discussing, analyzing, strategy. Even sometimes the legal team might be listening here and they pick one or two strategy from just nobody that doesn't have a law background, which is good. So let's be positive. For me, I'm positive towards it. But again, as you said, I want to believe the legal team are doing something regarding what you just explained. And if they're not doing it, they need to act fast on that. I really want that IPO. That IPO has messed up this case. I have a personal beef. After Darosha is the next person I have beef with on the justice. He has messed up this case, and he knows that. And it's one of the reasons why we are here today. We don't care if it is one top person that is behind it. He's the one in charge of the case, and has muddled the case and will not continue to talk about him. There's nothing they can do about it. He has messed up the case, and is it that he's fired? I don't know what they want to do about him. Well, I know the legal team are doing something regarding that, and also Prime Boy's lawyer. I think I'm so happy. They are trying to. We are going to scrutinize that guy. We are going to examine that guy in the court. And I want to let us know who gave him the profuse bleeding narrative that his boss, Ido, a former commissioner of police of Lagos State, was saying Nigeria, working the whole world about the profuse bleeding. Who told IPO Mohammed Mohbad bled profusely? Who told him? Because he obviously did not witness it. Is it from the dagger? Who used the dagger? Is it someone in the house that used the dagger? Obviously, there was no dagger in the house. But there was dagger in the house. If he's saying that, definitely, Mohbad was stabbed in the house. IPO Mohammed, Kosibiton Salo. We've got ordinary Senator Ish. Are you there? Ish talk. Are you there? Are you lapping in it? It's too early for that, please. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah,
and you see, the fact is that
the exception is bad. Maybe you move closer to where you were before. Okay, now it's good now. Yeah, it's good now.
And you see, the reason why that man needs to come back, and everybody worked hand in hand. I mean, it was very good work that they worked that brought him back. And I will give the kudos to them. Is that in every investigation that they've made, in their own submission, none of the people that were arrested and detained was a witness to the fight. Prime Boy was the only one that is a witness. Wummi did not witness. Adura did not witness. The Prado driver that you let go, you did not present the Prado driver.
Based on CTC, right?
Yes, based on the CTC.
Based what they said on
how manage? How manage you were able to pin Prime Boy as the prime suspect in an investigation that most of the people that are supposed to witness it did not witness it, and the Prado driver, which is Fidelis Sebon, that we've been looking for. Do you let me say this to the general public? Do you know how long they were looking for the name of these people, addresses, phone numbers, and they went to the same police station, the same policeman that is investigating this case. This ASP Mohammed Yusuf was not giving out information, a directive from the court. They want to serve them later. They are not arresting them. They want to serve them later. And this ASP Mohammed Yusuf outrightly was not giving the legal team addresses, phone numbers of people that has written statements. Before they can find out the name of the driver of the Prado, it took a whole lot. To establish the real name of the driver of the Prado. What are they hiding? Why? I'll mute for now, sir. But it's all they can carry on, sir. Gracie, the ish.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Bio Battalion. Ish talk, are you there?
Call Gracie. Gracie says she wants to talk.
Okay. Yeah, I don't believe that. Since we've read regarding substituted means and all that. I don't know if your daddy will be available now. Because carry the nurse, because you want to say something, carry the nurse. But if Grace has anything to say, you can go ahead and I call your attention so that you can do it fast.
Well, let me just put this as addition to what you have been saying. It's obvious that the IPO is not doing professionally enough. From my personal encounter with him and with that department handling this case, I can say to any length because I know I will be called upon as a witness. I'm convinced that the IPO has goofed on this case. Though I won't blame it on him alone. I'll blame it on the structure of the police, because I don't think the AIG knows who ASP Mohammed is, but because they have tried to squeeze their thoughts, squeeze their manipulation into letting a particular department handle the matter. And because of the level of unprofessionalism being practiced by Nigerian police, it was assigned to the same IPO who is treating 3 different cases in one single matter, which is very, very wrong. A very wrong move and a very wrong situation, because you cannot use the sentiment, the sensitivity of the first case to adjudicate the second one, neither to use any to oversee the third one. It has to be handled separately so that there will be openness, transparency, and unbiasedness in the way all the 3 issues were being handled. The first one was given, but what really surprised me most, that made me to extend my blame to the structure of the police, not limiting it to the IPO, is that when Wummi wrote a petition against Prime Boy, that she was being bullied, or she was being derogatorily abused by Prime Boy. They entertained the petition, they approved the petition in this same station. Same station, same department. But when Prime Boy had to write his own counter petition against Wummi, these same police that entertained, welcome, approved Wummi's petition said they are not for that. They are only investigating homicide or murder case, which is very, very wrong. I want to say this, that the legal team knows what is best and knows the next step to take. All those we are saying here, they are good analysis, they are good information, they are good things. But I want to say that the effective legal team that we have, they've done justice, they've done the needful. Just that they are waiting for a time to make a public release regarding that. All their work, all the angles they need to deal with, they are dealing with it. And it has been done long before now. You know, the system is low, the situation is low, and we must have nothing but be patient with it. So it's really an interesting situation, and it's going to be very, very interesting when the next Corolla sits, and we know the information or the clue I want to give to us is that if you are in haste to see the end of this case, please and please back off. If you don't have that longevity, you don't have that patience, you don't have that, you cannot stay long in the suspense. Please, for your mental health, back off, because no matter the time, no matter how long it takes, please and please, those who are prepared, those who are determined, they have to say, because all these witnesses that we're having to be cross-examined at the inquest, they are not going to be cross-examined once. They will be coming. It's only when a cross-examination is brief that we have two of them in a day. But the legal team are making move, and they've made a lot of move to ensure that the date for the for the coroner inquest, or the period of the coroner inquest, won't be as long as next 3 months, next 2 months, or next 5 weeks, or thereabout. They are appealing to the court to make it as sooner to each other as possible, so that we can fast track the period of cross-examining the witnesses. So if you know your mental health cannot stay for as long as this case is going to may tarry, please, for the sake of your mental health, for the sake of your health, for the sake of your psychological efficiency, please stay off and try to reduce your interest in this case, because they think they can frustrate us with the time. They can frustrate us with time, but we are prepared. We are fully on ground. No matter what is going to take, we are not in haste, because no stone shall be left unturned. We are going to touch every angle everywhere. No matter how they know how to discourage or how to waste time, we will get at them when they least expected. So let those who are real fighters, who are real justice fighters, come together, stay focused, and be patient. In your patience, do not sleep. In your patience, do not slumber. In your patience, do not be distracted. Let's be focused. Let's remain united, and let's put all hands on deck to ensure that the result we are dreaming of, the result we are aspiring, we'll get it at Wendy. Thank you very much. I'm still around. A lot I want to say, but still a bit tied with one thing or the other. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gracie Baba. Thank you so much. Basolade, over to you.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Basolade, is nobody sending requests? I can't see. I can't pick people up. Oh no. Check the requests.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, it is what it is. We just have to continue doing what we're doing. Like what Gracie said, anyone, if you believe, oh, this thing is taking too long, or your mental state is like cannot accept it anymore, you can as well just stay off for a while and come back, because we should know that this is a murder case, and the people that did the job, they won't like to go down. And the system we find ourselves is not a working system. We don't really have choice than to keep asking, doing the right thing, and not relent. Like I always say it, we need to force them. We're going to force them. Whether they like it or not, they must give us justice. They want to frustrate everyone. Because the system favors wealthy people, influential people. Ẹni tí ò lówó kò ráyé wá Naija, wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe. So Mohbad said it. You've been doing it. If you kill me, you can't kill all my family. We are the family. We shouldn't relent. We can recharge our battery, our energy, still continue. So all this, the nurse, definitely, I believe there's some people that are shading this nurse. I believe so. And apparently some people are really like reassuring her, like nothing will happen, just keep quiet. Let them talk. Let them do whatever they want to do. Nothing will happen. Just don't worry. Everything is under control. I believe some people are doing that for her. And that's why she's not saying anything, and she's not really like coming out to say her whole part. And I believe when it's time, at least she's been invited now. All of them, they've invited all of them. And told nobody there. Let's see what she will say. Already they've pinned this thing on her. They've already pinned it on her. So probably she will accept what they said that she did. You know, because they said she acknowledged. That acknowledged means she agreed. She accepted that the injection she gave this boy, gave Mohbad, led to to his death. So she said, that is what they said, that she already acknowledged, that she accepted, she agreed to that. So let's see when she gets there and they ask her, maybe she will say, yes, it's true, I'm the one. I gave him the wrong injection, or I gave him the injection, and truly is the injection that led to his spine. Let's see what will happen. And others as well. The driver, I think they said the driver that drove them to the hospital, That's what the paper said. I mean, the Punch said that the driver that drove them to the hospital has been invited as well. You know, they said it was a neighbor that drove them. The neighbor needs to come out and they will answer questions. Are you the one that drove them truly? So what happened? You are the one that said that realized Mohbad is gone. So let's see. All of them, they need to come forward. We will get there. We will definitely get there. No shaking, honestly. If they can, blessed mom, yes, that's what they said, that as long, they said he stretched his hands. He was driving, and he was the one that stretched his hand, I mean, like back, to feel Mohbad. And he was the one that realized, oh, Mohbad's body is cold already. So that is what they said. So you will come and explain to us that this is what happened. We will get there. That's my own belief. In as much, we don't keep quiet. In as much, we are still standing, we stay gallant. All of them. Everyone. So we don't need anyone to say, oh, without me, you can't get justice. They play. Nobody. If anybody is saying that, that's not true. So, and they didn't, I think, and now that they've already said they should find the substitute means to give them, they someone later, and it's been on the paper everywhere on the dailies. So let's see where they will hide. Maybe they will say maybe they didn't see it. Let's see what will happen. We are these people. Mohbad is a fool. And the helicopter mobbing. She too. Let's see what will happen. At least she's coming, though. Some people say, "Oh, at least it wasn't the Baba's lawyer that invited her." It doesn't matter. Whoever, at least she's being invited. That's the main thing. So any lawyer in that court can ask any questions. So we will get there, because they can't invite her like already. She's coming down to the Corona Inquest, and then you want Baba again to serve another one. Is it all the same place if she's coming? Please, people should use their senses. So honestly, I believe with this step, I'm really, really happy. I'm really, really happy with this step that is, new development. We will get there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Matula. Thank you, Mr. Matula, for always being there and taking commenters. Yeah, you are still here. I'm just waiting for the inconclusive host. I don't know, maybe it's about that by any, but we are still expecting him to come back so that they can continue with the show regarding the Moh.Pa we said. At least we are getting somewhere. Again, let's be calm. I think Gracie was saying something that many people go like to talk. I know it's a long ride, but again, people might want to just want the justice, and it's not people's fault, over 11 months, and it seems like it's like there's nothing gonna happen. And regarding what because I heard something. Someone sent me a message a few days ago that that is the when they say his fine brother, his Baba lawyer will not be able to question the lawyer. I mean, in all this propaganda people always want to bring up, it doesn't make sense. Try not to. Some of you this is some of you doing. You don't know that. Like the person that messaged me now was not trying to question why is the Baba lawyer is not? Why Baba lawyer not say anything in court when Wummi will come or something like that? I laugh, and people are not too grounded at times, and innocently you're talking to innocent people that they don't know about how court cases works. And
that lady that built hotel now, that lady.
And it's so sad. Can you hear me, please? Thank you. And it's so sad that person was not feeling like, oh, we might not get justice. The way things are going. I say no. Leave these propagandists. They are trying to sway your mind and trying to malign Baba. Just leave them. We know the game. Just think for yourself and you ask. If you have lawyers as friends, just try to call them anywhere in the world. You can just ask, what do you think about this? Not some people that have no knowledge at all. They've got no knowledge, they know nothing about how the justice system works. They've never done anything like this in their life before. So they just come on social media and try to change narrative and lie to people that are innocent, that just here all because they want just from Mohbad, and you try to lie on them and try to use some kind of nonsense narrative that will not work here. Because we are actually here, we are going to debunk your nonsense. There was a time these guys are saying, oh, Wummi is the one that can bury Mohbad. The same idiots that were telling me then were the ones that advised her and Abosede to go to the court and say, we want to bury Mohbad. What happened next? The magistrate told them, Oluebi, what does the Oluebi now? The Oluebi will decide. Now, what will we do? But we want them then. Stop this to this clown, this daft fools. Listen to them. And some of our people are saying, are you sure? If they go to court, hope the court will not say they should bury him. I say, this is not Nollywood. Court is not a Nollywood center. I just come there and come and do display on Instagram or TikTok. No. So when people like those guys just come up with narrative, because we go to the court, Baba doesn't have the right to do this thing. Just F for Kumbale. Let's follow the process. It can be tiring, it can be draining. Me, I even prefer we can be talking about this, can be boring to some people. But again, it is what it is. It is much better than attacking and calling people names and trying to say some people lack respect and all that. People try to, instigate. You get people that instigate and instigate, but we can still talk on what is right, on the justice, and we are going to go to the legal route again and call out the authorities on what to do. We are going to call them out. And again, people that if you can reach out to, I think Fabi said you should reach out to him on his DM. If you're interested in the peaceful walk on the 11th of September, let's try and reach out to him if you're going to come there, so that it's going to be a peaceful one. No name calling, nothing. Just let the world know that we've not stopped talking about Mohbad, because I'm very sure on the 12th of September, Mohbad will be trending. Definitely on X, it will be trending there. At least on that day, I want us to be posting videos. Let people know what has happened after 13th of September. Some people will see on the fact that, he was bullied, he was this, they buried him quickly, they don't know what happened afterwards. So I think 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th of September next month, we're going to be posting those things so that when anybody click on Mohbad, be it on Instagram, be it on Twitter, be it on Facebook, when they click on Mohbad, this will be seen It's just that happened after Mohbad died. They should be seeing the testimony of Prime Boy, the testimony of Spending, the testimony of so many people. Even Karimot, the one that she said recently, that the railings, all those things. Let's be prepared for next month. Let's be prepared. So once Mohbad is trending, anybody click on Mohbad on any platform, they will just be seeing things that happened after Mohbad's death. So people can know what's going on regarding. Can I join, please? Can I join, please? I don't know. Amelia, do you want to come up to talk, or you want to join the protest? Which one are you talking about? Sorry. Yeah. So let's be hopeful about the demonstration next month. Let's keep our videos, our writings, our placards ready. We're going to be posting them on that day so that the world will know that we've not forgotten Mohbad. And hopefully, the witnesses come to the box on that day, and they are cross-examined, especially from the pathologist of the nurse, pathology of the government, so that we need to cross-examine him. Gracie, you're saying something, please. Gracie.
Yeah. Our special message, but just give me 5-10 minutes. I'll be off. Don't worry.
Special message. You want to give us money?
Don't worry. If money is solve the problem, I'll give you.
Shine legal thing. I think me only. Yeah. As I was saying, so let's get ready for next month, and then we'll not.
Hello, Shora.
Barrister Alade. Oh,
Aye Toto, Aye Male. This is what happened to Mohbad.
They're still in transit.
Everybody around him. That boy, they betrayed that boy.
How long?
They betrayed him. They everybody around him. They betrayed him.
How come none of your men have been able to find?
Because simply, this is what happened. From 11 months, let's not to be here.
I want you in between keeping my daughter alive and making the country a better place to live.
Sorry. They're very unserious, honestly. They might not be on anybody's side, but they might actually just be unserious.
So I don't know. This person that is speaking, I don't know. Is he speaking or is streaming? He's streaming from somewhere. I want to be sure. I don't know. Okay, probably she. Yeah, Timatila, you're saying something, please. Mommy Timatila. Mommy Timatila. I don't know. Are you there, Mom?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I'm here. Anyway, everything that the third bouquet is live.
She's live?
They said she's live.
Do you want to stream her live or what? Do you want to put
we can stream it from here. We don't have today. We can stream it if you can do that so that we wait for.
I've got a one device, so I don't know. I'm going to stream it.
Help us stream it, please.
Let's stream it from here.
Let's stream it from.
I can stream anybody. Tomorrow again, I don't know. I know you're going to fight me again tomorrow. I didn't even do this. I didn't set a reminder for the X tomorrow.
Is it happening tomorrow?
Yeah, I think happen tomorrow. Yeah.
There's no. Is it 5 o'clock?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What we get? I think what I would suggest is.
Can you
sorry, I want to digress a little. Where I beat few here.
Okay.
Because what I want to say, I would have loved it to go wider and give it enough audience.
Yeah,
because there are some individuals.
Can you record this thing that we want to say? I don't know what you want to say, but you can record them. We send it out there.
Okay. There are some individuals that want to warn for this time. It's quite unfortunate that this thing is not, the audience is not that much. But I thought I was going to say it and close it this night.
Okay,
but unfortunately, I'll still wait till I get a larger audience so that what I say can go far and it can have more attraction than how it is. I might not like it being screen record because they might think it's been edited or whatever. I don't know. But what I want to say, I want to warn Celeb for the last time. Tí o bá fẹ́ ṣánkú, tí o bá fẹ́ ṣí èrè. Because I have told him times without number, I am not his mate in every ramification of life. I am not his mate in every ramification of life. I might be humble. I might be submissive. I might be calm. But my calmness is like Iyuekun to Joko. I want to warn him seriously. And as well as for the first time, that pauper called Bintin Laye, who has been able to climb one plastic stage and be speaking gibberish, rubbish, and nonsense against me. I don't fight frustrated human beings. I fight a state. I fight nations. I fight human beings. I fight people. If it's a governor now, I will exercise and extend my strength. If it's a president or a senator that is calling me out, I can throw in everything I have. So at least, I know I have fought a person. Not a federal way too. And even that depressed Adenike and Aminka, I'm only respecting her. Or I'm only regarding her, not because she deserves it, but because of her husband. And if I'm being pushed to a length I cannot condone her anymore, I'll take the respect and the regard I have for her husband away from my side. With all she has been saying and she has been vomiting, people will know that I've tried to avoid her. And I've decided not to say anything, but to defend myself. I've not said anything against her. I always have been defending myself and keeping quiet. Even the 4 bottles issue, she's the one that told Lagata by herself, and Lagata came to tell us. I never said anything. But if they think they can shake me, I swear to God,